All right, here we are again. On today's 30-minute mechanic, we're going to start taking this sucker back apart so we can fix it after I broke it. So buckle up, let's go. Okay, so now our first mission, once again, is we are going to roll this window down. And we're going to do the same little, let me do this differently this time. Oh, we're going to get our green strap here. And we're going to hook it around the, actually hook it around the seatbelt mount right there on the hood. I mean, on the hood, on the seat. Then we're going to bring it up here. And how am I going to do this? Got to move my head out of the way. And we're just going to hook that dude right there. You know, I feel like that needs to be shorter. Let's make it shorter. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Raise that dude on up. Yes. That is the thing I like about, that's the thing I like about these, well, like Fox bodies and these cars is, man, you can stand the hood just nearly straight up on them. And so you have to take it off. Because, man, I hate taking hoods off. Because they're hard to get back on again. Back where they go. I'm not a body guy. Hard lining stuff up. Okay. Some light. Oh, yeah. Feel like I've been here before. Okay. Well, where to start? I guess start at the top. Just start taking things off the intake stuff, elbow, and just start working our way down. I thought I was not prepared, but I was actually more prepared than I thought I was prepared. Not prepared. Or whatever. I was looking all around for my tools and they were right here where they should be. So first, I guess I'm going to take this one loose and this one loose. And that doesn't work. That doesn't work either. That dude off. Probably going to need a 10mm box or ratcheting box end, which I did not have handy, which I have no idea where it is. Which is probably over here with the motorcycle stuff because all of it is metric. Really bummed that I broke it. I mean, I'm bummed, but you know, better to figure this stuff out now than when I have the means and the abilities to fix it. Then, you know, for Jake to get it and take it off somewheres, and then it part of head gasket and him not have any way to fix it. Although he's pretty industrious. I figure he could probably figure it out. Okay, that clamp is off. That clamp is off. Need my cutters. No, I saw those a moment ago. Because I want to do that. Yes, I do. There's my first zip tie. First zip tie down. Second zip tie down is going to be this one. Third one's going to be that one. Because those are connected to, why am I saving those? Where's my trash can? It's over here. I could be working on the, what's going on here? How does this work? Oh, there it goes. Could be working on the dirt bike, but intake manifold was supposed to come in today, and it did not. Oops, there's another zip tie. Number 4. But I have no shortage of things to work on now. In fact, I tried to start the green car again, but it's not getting a crank signal. There's no trigger on the trigger wheel. Not my pickup down there is not picking anything up. So I decided to just stop on that deal and jump over here and work on this car. Now, what do we want to do here? Actually, I could probably just take the bolts out of this and then flop cables and throttle body back over there, out of the way. That's probably what I should do. Rather than take the cables all off. I think I can probably do that easier. And I need a heifer. What do I do with that heifer? I actually knew where my tool was. EPS, come, unplug. That. These little short guys. Man, really hoped I wouldn't have to do all this stuff again. You know, I said I was going to use the same box as last time, but it's got so much stuff in it. I'd really just rather start a new box. And that way, only the stuff I take off goes in the new box, and then I won't be confused about what goes where. Oh, come on. Bolt. Last bolt. Oh, it wasn't quite as tight as I would probably hope it would be. Okay. Throttle body disconnected. Now the trouble is this line, fuel pressure gauge, and that one are in the way. Let's see if we can set that. Try not to tear anything up, scratch anything. Go around this side. Do the cable flop, maybe. What's going on here? Come on, cables. All right. Those are somewhat out of the way. In the way, out of the way. Okay. Now I guess the next thing is, let's just keep working our way down. We got to take these guys out. Take off the plenum deal. I think those were those 3/16. Help me remember. Where, oh my gosh. What was that one? Oh, where's my deal? No, yes. I think they were this size. Maybe, that's right. Took the battery out so I'd have room. I'd have a place to put stuff without a couple of live posts sitting there waiting to spark like I did in that green bean video. Come on, get in there. Out. Man, I can't get this down there. Oh, do those old-fashioned ways. Oh my gosh, really? Okay, let me put these. Stop that. Well, let's get those others out. Wrong way. Oh, this thing is like coming off by itself. Yeah, looking down the crossover pipe there. Yep, got a little bit of coolant in that sucker. Darn thing's probably full. Probably should figure out a way to. Well, when I take it loose on the other side, I guess I'm gonna take it loose on the other side. I had said that I probably wasn't going to replace both head gaskets, but I'm here. I'm going to be really close to having both of them out, so I think I might just go ahead and do both sides. Let me put my bolts up and see if I can get that off without just completely shredding the gasket. There is something to encourage it with. I thought I had a knot. There's, oh no. Oh my goodness. Let's try this. I wanted a knife that I could just kind of stick down in there and did not find one. Come on. Make it pop off at this side. Although it was torn before. Then we glued it back together. Come on. There we go. A little more. I think we can probably salvage that. All right. Man, I need a space. I need a space to put all my parts. And if, you know what I'll do? I'll just kind of stack them. I'm just going to set them on the trunk lid. And then tomorrow, I'm going to bring the keys to this thing. Then put them all in the trunk. Kind of out of the way. I would love it if that gasket would just kind of ease off of there. But you know what? I don't think I'm going to try my luck with that. There comes the part where, oh boy, I'll do that half. This is the part where we're probably going to time lapse. All right, upper intake is off. And I'm gonna pull these plug wires off on this side just because they are in the way. Now, before I pull the distributor out, not gonna get to that just yet. Before I pull that distributor out, though, I'm gonna put the motor, spin it around to top dead center on the number one, top dead center there, and that way everything's, I don't even have to do that, I guess. We can. Let's see. Probably gonna need to cut that zip tie too. That catch can thing. Now, I'm gonna grab about Ford a little bit here. I like Ford. I like Ford stuff. But dang it, guys. Your power steering bolts, well, starters, the bolts, if this slot was a little bigger right here in this pulley, you could take the bolts out of the pump without taking the pulley off. And there are other moment of genius. One of the bolts right back here that is right there that holds this bracket to the engine is behind the pulley. So I'm going to have to pull the pulley off just to get the bracket loose from the head and flop it out of the way. I don't know if there's any other. I think I have 3 bolts there that hold that thing on. Actually, I don't need the, I know where one is. I don't need the cap. Don't need the cap on there. I think I could just marked it, but we can do that. We can do that off camera. Next thing is I'm going to take the belt off, which, if you've heard any of my videos of this thing running, you've heard the belt squeal like crazy because it's just a little bit too short. Gosh, a little bit too long. How many times am I going to say that wrong? As many as it takes. All right. What is next? I guess we could, since we're in the taking things apart mode, let's pull this cover off of the turbo. We could probably, will that fit? It will. Probably take our downpipe apart. And you know what? This is 100% why I made a 2-piece downpipe on this thing. So I can take it apart if I have to. Not that I really wanted to. But you know, Telling you, putting a V-band right here was genius. Genius. Come on. This side doesn't come apart nearly as easy. After you tighten it down, it's stuck. Here we go. There we go. You know what? Where's my gloves? Gloves. Where's my gloves? Gloves. 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 Oh my gosh. Really? Forget it. Not gonna mess with the gloves. Okay. Down pipe. You know what we better do? We better put the nut on there so I don't lose it. Put that back here too. And don't worry, I'm not laying this stuff on the trunk lid. I put one of my little squishy workout things on the trunk lid so it's not not laying directly on them. I'm not laying these parts right on the paint. So don't panic, Jake. All right. I say that with enthusiasm. All right. Like I'm happy to be here. Nope. Not happy to be here. Okay. Whee. Then pipe. I'll tell you what, let's pull those plugs out of this side and see what they look like. That would be a great thing to do. All right, we got our modified socket here. One thing I am going to do, at least to the driver's side, is while these are out, while the header's out over there, I'm going to modify it. Oh, that looks fantastic. I'm going to modify it to have a little more spark plug clearance. I mean, spark plug wrench clearance. Ouch. Man. Pinch the devil out of my pinky. Number one cylinder looked good. Actually, the plugs on the other side of the motor look great. Just number 7 had coolant in it. That one looks good. 2 looks good. Actually, 2 looked a little better than 1. It actually had a little bit of color to it. Some of these look... Whoa! That one's tight. Which way am I going? Because I'm tightening it, dummy. Spend half my life jacking cars up. The other half, turning bolts the wrong way. In this case, turning spark plugs the wrong way. What is happening here? I want that unscrew now. Come on. I feel like I'm going to break it. Well, if I do, this is the time to do it. And put new ones in it. Come on. This plug does not want to come out. This is what we should have time-lapsed this. Maybe I should just take the old turbo out and clearance these. Give them some clearance. Guacamole. I think it's the, there we go. It's loose enough to do with my fingers. There we go. 3 looks really really good too. Really good as well. Come on. You know what I'm gonna do too while I'm doing this? I may reroute these guys, these hoses, those heater hoses that run right over the top of the intake. Just make a mess of everything right there. Number 4 looks, I mean, I'm tickled with what the plugs look like in this deal. In fact, let me look at number 7 again. See if it shoot 7 looks great. I don't see anything. No flecks of aluminum on any of them, like stuff's getting super hot. So that's probably the hottest one of the bunch, number 5. And it's the weirdo plug that I stuck in because I broke one of the other ones. But anyways, so plugs look pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how they look. So while I'm here, I'm gonna take out these header bolts. So we're gonna time lapse this. Okay, we managed to get all those header bolts out. Those are all out. Upper intake's off. I don't know, we got some charge tubes off and the other side of the header's off. So intake, throttle body's off. We made some good progress today. So parts are ordered. I actually ordered the same head gaskets that I ran in our 302 that worked so well. Got them off REB Auto. They're fairly cheap. So I'm just going to go back with the same brand of gasket. Maybe I'll have as good a luck with them on this engine as I did on the other one. So, all right. That's going to do it for 30-minute mechanic today. We're getting our motor torn down so we can get to that head gasket. Head gaskets, plural. We're just going to do them both. You might as well. I have no idea what gaskets are in it or how long they've been in there. So I don't want to be doing this again in, a month. So we're going to tear it down to the short block. We're going to put head gaskets on both sides and put it all back together and cross our fingers. Hope we never have to visit this again. So anyways, check the description. Check out my friends' YouTube channels. I'm sure they appreciate a like and subscribe. So like, subscribe, ring the bell, tell your friends. We'll see you next time. Bye.